Joining me now are two guests who are undertaking a very particular challenge, Luke Haynes and Ruth Andrew. Luke's mother and uncle both died from cancer this year. They both spent their final days at the Countess Mountbatten Hospice. Now Luke and a friend have decided to embark on a trek in the Himalayas to raise money for the hospice. Luke has to raise £7,000 to be able to go on the trek. Thank you so much for coming in. So, Luke, tell us a bit about your mother and your uncle and what happened.
About 2 years ago, my mum got cancer. She's got cervical cancer, and over the course of deterioration or the progression of cancer, my mum eventually got admitted into Countess Mountbatten. Obviously, more and more, the more the cancer got worse, essentially, and throughout that time, it got quite tricky to sorry. That's okay. Trying to think what I got to say. But yeah, it got hard to kind of keep going in to see her, and even with my uncle, it was easier for my uncle because I'd already been through that process. So yeah, it's quite hard, but Countess Mountbatten, it means a lot to me. So.
Yeah, what was it like at the hospice, and what kind of support did you and your family and your mum get there?
The support my mum got was incredible. Anything that my mum wanted, literally anything, she got, essentially. My mum wasn't a type of person who would ask for a lot, so she didn't necessarily, she got what she wanted and that was about it. She was all right. But in terms of my family, they needed a lot of support because they're losing their mum, their sister, their daughter. So Countess Mountbatten provided a lot, especially for my younger brother and sister. They helped them a lot.
How did they help? Tell us a bit about that.
It's more being a listening ear. They had a lot of people who could listen to any problems that we had, any concerns. They answered any concerns that we had. And in terms of all the nurses are incredible, and they're always very happy in a place that isn't always happy. They're smiling, laughing and joking, and it is, even though it's not a nice place to be sometimes, it's incredible the job that they do.
So now you've decided to go on this trek. What kind of prompted that?
My experiences over the last year, I feel I almost owe Countess Mountbatten something. So I want to go on this with my friends and Ruth to kind of give back what they gave me and to the time that they gave my mum.
So Ruth, you work for the Countess Mountbatten Hospice, and why did you decide to organise this trek in India?
Absolutely, and I'll just hold up the...
You've got a poster.
Yeah, I'll just hold that up. So I'm part of the charity team at Countess Mountbatten Hospice Charity, and it's the first time the charity has ever undertaken an overseas challenge like this. We will be taking part in a 4-day trek in the Indian Himalayas, camping, all that comes with it. We're in the process of getting our hiking boots at the moment, aren't we, Luke?
That's it, yeah.
And then we will be helping out 2 days in Delhi at a non-profit organisation that supports people with life-limiting illness. So very much reflecting the work that we do at Countess Mountbatten House.
And why did you decide to do it kind of so far away?
Absolutely. Well, the main aim is it's a fundraising challenge. So we're raising those vital funds for Countess Mountbatten House as in the hospice and the greater community. We look after support people of about 3,000 people a year. So it's very important to raise those vital funds. We wanted to also get a group from our local community to help out at the charity, but also support the work of an international challenge in Delhi community project, and we'll be able to do that next year in September.
So you're both going on the trek, and to go, every person, about 13 people can go, and each person has to raise about £3,500. So you've kind of already started your fundraising efforts. Tell us a bit about those.
I have. On December the 4th, I had a music event. There's about 4 acts. Kind of jazz soul for anybody was able to come to it to enjoy kind of a relaxed atmosphere, and we had raffles, bits and bobs like that essentially, just so you can
And you've
just
got
raise
other
more money.
things planned as well?
I do, yes. I am doing wine and cheese evenings. Everything is a little bit more low-key than this main event that I had. There is beer tasting, and also I'm doing, hopefully to do the 3 peak challenge would be pretty good as training, as well as to do something as well.
And if somebody wants to give money, how can they do that?
If they just go on to the Just Giving website, then they just type in my name, Luke Haynes, and that will
Okay, that address
come
on
through.
screen there, so Just Giving and search for Luke Haynes. And where will the money go?
Absolutely, and there's still opportunity to sign up to this trek.
Oh, right.
Yes, so you can join if you want to, Charlotte.
I don't know if I'd be that good, but thanks for the offer.
There's still the opportunity to join. All the details on the charity website. So the money will go to raise the over and above items and services that the charity provide for the hospice and our greater community. We're also looking into a specific project that the charity will raise, but more details about this will come out in the new year.
But it might be to do with music, is that right?
Yes, music therapy. So loads of wonderful things the charity is able to provide. We support a volunteer transport service which allow loved ones to visit people in the hospice. We also provide money for extra staff and training. So loads of wonderful things that the charity is able to do because people like Luke get involved.
Ruth, Luke, thank you both so much for coming in and sharing the story with us. Best of luck for both the fundraising and, of course, importantly, the trek. And hopefully we'll get you back in once you've done the trek to tell us about the experiences and about how it went.
Thank you.
Thank you.